Hello and welcome along to the next instalment of my camper conversion YouTube channel. This video is part of a series converting another Daihatsu Hijet. I've already done one on my channel. This is the second one that I'm doing. Now this video is going to be fitting a window into the sliding door. I've just finished doing all the insulation, all the carpet work. I've still got the carpet, the sliding door, so I figure I might as well do that while I take the door off to fit the window. Now to take the door off, it's not really a complicated procedure. You've got a little star drive on the top of the hinge there. There's a little retainer stop there that just needs to come out, that's just a little screw. And then there's a little retainer block just in there that needs to come out. Once that's out, you need to take the back light off to get that. The door then just slides away. So once it's off, I'm going to be fitting another caravan door window, very similar to the previous windows that I've fitted. They do look quite nice in the sliding doors. You can see one there in the Ford Connect. That's just about to go off for paint tomorrow, so hopefully that's going to be looking nice and neat tomorrow. So in the meantime, as I say, I'm going to crack on with this one, get the door off. It's just going to go pretty much smack bang in the middle. And because I've already fitted a couple of these, I think I've even got a template that I used from the very first fitting, so that should make things a little bit quicker as well. So first things first, door off, do some measurements, cuts, window in. Right, so there's the door off, doesn't take long, as I say 5 minutes really. Thankfully I've done this before on the previous Hijet that I did, so it doesn't take me long now really anyway, but now it's off. I'm going to secure the actual panel to the door first before I fit the window, because then when I do fit the window I'll be drilling from the other side and I should hopefully be able to cut all the way around through the metal, the insulation and the ply and carpet all in one go. Then I should have one nice neat fit and I'm not having to then second guess where to make any cuts in the ply. So I'm going to get this secured, then it'll be okay to start marking up and get cutting. Right, so there's the hole marked out for the window. It's been measured twice. Obviously it's had the window up against it as well, and I've also used the old template from the very first window of one of these that I've fitted. So now it's just a case of drilling a pilot hole or two in using a fine metal tooth blade, and hopefully I'm going to try and kill 3 birds in one stone and cut through the metal, the insulation and the ply underneath as well. We'll see if the blade's long enough. One way to find out. If not, I'll take the ply off and then just crack on. So this is ready to cut up, so I'll get my tools out, safety gear on and crack on. I'm just going to be treating the bare metal work that I've just exposed just with some white hammerite. Obviously hammerite's anti-rusting paint, so then that should protect all the metal work, just to be sure. Right, so I've just managed to get the window in and get the seal around all of the frame on the inside as well, and it's come out quite nice. I've just brushed against some of the paint that was still drying up, so that's going to need to wipe down, but other than that it's a nice neat looking seal up against the actual ply panel itself as well. So it looks as though I've got away with managing to cut through all 3, metal, insulation and ply all at once. So that's looking quite nice. Now I just need to flip it back over, get some Sikaflex out, get a full bead going all the way around the outside just to make it 100% watertight and to secure it as well. Once that's on, then it'll be ready to mount back in, and there we go, that'll be the window fitted. So there's the window all fitted and sealed in now. Now I'm just going to leave this with some weights applied to the window, just with a safety cover over the top as well, because I don't want to be scratching the window. Just to let the sealant grab just for the next couple of hours, because Sikaflex can take up to 24 hours to fully cure, but ideally it still wants to be stationary for at least a good hour, if not more. So I'm going to weigh this right down, just so it's nice and flat at the time. Then a couple of hours, as I say, I'll pick it back up, get the door mounted back in, and that'll be the window fully fitted, fully installed and ready to go. So there we go, there is the door now mounted back onto the van with the window mounted and installed into the door. I've left the van for a good few days now before I did the roundup video. So since I fitted this, I've cracked on with the interior, I've started the bodywork, which you can start to see some of the little bits that I've taken care of just to remove all the rust. But window wise, that is it fully installed. Obviously anywhere around the rubber, that's going to be getting painted over because the whole van's going to be going in for paint anyway. So I'm not concerned about just the slightest bits of sealant that didn't quite rub off, as it's all going to be getting flattened back and sanded back and painted over anyway. But window wise, it's a nice and neat fit. It certainly provides that lovely little bit of extra natural daylight into the van. It also means that it meets the DVLA requirements, because the DVLA do stipulate that you do need a side window in a camper van. It doesn't necessarily need to be in the sliding door, it could be in a rear panel, but either way you do need a side window in a van for it to be registered as a camper. And I've fitted 2 of these windows in previous vans and they've both been signed off fine, so there shouldn't be any issues with that. So it's a nice neat fit on the outside, and on the inside, as you can see, it's a lovely surround going around the actual ply frame itself, all the way around the carpet area as well. And as I say, it just provides that lovely little extra bit of natural light inside the van, and as I say, it means that it's an extra tick for the DVLA requirements for it to be converted, officially registered as a camper van. So I hope you found this video useful. As I say, that's how I've fitted a caravan door window. That's what these are. They are just windows taken from an old caravan door, stripped out with all the surround, and they are perfect to go into the sliding doors like these vans. So that's how I fitted the window into this sliding door of this little Hijet that I'm currently converting from a bog standard panel van that was being used as a fishing van into a fully DVLA registered camper van. All the other jobs I've previously done so far to the van are on my channel, everything from the flooring, the insulation, the carpeting. There's going to be plenty more videos to come, including the skylight install, bed build install, kitchen, USB lights, loads of stuff still to come. So if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel. Have a look at my channel if you haven't already. I've got a full VW T4 documented on there. I've got a previous Hijet documented on there. I've also got a Ford Connect that I've recently done. There's still plenty more jobs to come on this as well, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a good old thumbs up if you found it useful or entertaining. It always helps for me to grow my channel as well. And hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers.